Hello and welcome to Spring Under Forge Alliance Forever. Got another ladder game between Zlo and Keezer. Keezer again in Cybern, Zlo again in the UEF. And we're on Canis River. 5x5 map. And this map, it's kind of growing on me. It's still retarded. If you're versus Aeon, thanks to hover T1 tanks. But there's ways you can deal with them. And there's not really, don't know, there's not extremely strong meta on this map. It's more so you come up with your plan and you just try and execute depending on what race you're against, etc. So what's the plan for Zlo? He's gonna go for this Hydra really fast, and he's not sending his AC to the Hydra. That means he's open to just being raided here. It's a common strategy is an early lab to this Hydra, because, well, some people send their AC to the Hydra just to defend that. Other people, like Zlo and Keezer even, for example, don't. No, actually Keezer is going to Hydra with his ACU just to be safe, but Keezer has not exploited this from Zlo. If he had a maybe for second lab, maybe I think he would get 2 kills here, but he hasn't. He's gone for 4th unit out of his factory. He's a Mantis. He's going to defend this. It's a and there is a tank on the way there, so he just sends it. Zlo sends it to here, defend anything that's coming to kill the Hydro NGs. There's nothing there, and he just moves it all the way down here to try and attack this engineer. And see Keezer doing the same thing. Move across as you're on your way to your destination just to defend the NG while you're on your way, and then move on to the raiding target. But the timing is not good for him, and oh, he does see it, so he should actually be able to save the engineer by running back across the water. And will he get the kill? Oh, this hill is fucking with both of them. Not the prettiest fight in Subcom history. Oh, see the striker gets in behind and the Mantis stops shooting for a second. There goes the scout, but that's really just a wasted shot by the striker. Oh, they kill each other. Oh, so much micro invested into 2 T1 tanks killing each other. It's quite funny. So now, oh, Keezer, why not? There's more mass in these two than there is in that chunk of rock, and he just ignores them. That's unfortunate. What is Zlo has got a ghetto. He actually did this to me when I played him on Canis, and this is gonna do so much damage. All these NGs in his base are gonna go down. Look at how fast they die. No air factory from Keezer by the looks of it. Oh, there is one air factory, but it was 3rd air, and there's only one interceptor, so this could take a while. Okay, more NGs dying here. So many kills already. Anti-air comes out, but it's moving in the wrong direction. And now the labs get dropped as the transport is on such low HP. And now he has 6 labs in his base that he has to deal with, and he has nothing to deal with them. He's still making anti-airs. Ooh. Zlo needs to bring these back in, keep doing damage. Let's see how well the Sky Slammers do versus Mech Marines, because they do have that auto toggle feature now, so they will just shoot at ground units if there's no air units to hit. That guy Yeah, they're not doing very good. Actually, a few shots landing. This mech marine almost dies, but not quite. Meanwhile, oh, the PD almost finished, but the timing was good for Keyser. And the Mantis denies the PD. Doesn't actually manage to kill any mexes though. Slow still has still has labs. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the real problem for Keyser is that he's now had to use his ACU to make factories because he lost so many engineers, and he actually has lost two base mexes. It's never nice. Doesn't have anything here or here. So this early ghetto is really effective from Slow. Just making inties now. He has quite a few interceptors, but yeah, no point in making bombers. Really, there's quite a few sky slammers out there. One less now, so. T2 land halfway down from Zlo. So that's one thing, you know. What's the strategy? So say your strategy is, I want to do fast T2 land. Well, that's not really a strategy. Well, it's not really a plan. It's an idea. But if you want to go fast T2 land, you need a way to delay your opponent so that you don't just die to T1 land or lose all map controls to T1 land. So Slow goes for the ghetto, and then you can see he has all the time in the world to make T2 land. Similarly, you see that strategy, or you did before first bomber was nerfed, where you'd see for Seraphim specifically, the first bomber into super fast G2 land and just make Ilshis. And that's the plan. It's that you want fast T2 land, then you need to stop your opponent from killing you with T1 land. So never forget that first step to the T2 land rush. Now some maps you just have so much space that you can just do T2 land fast. But on most maps you need to do something like get some really fast T1 PD somewhere and stuff like that to allow yourself the time to get T2 land. But Slow also has a T2 max as well. And he's making T2 PGen. This is, well, he's cutting it fine here. You can see just how many units Keyser has and just how few. Oh my god, Slow has 6? He has 6 strikers. That's his entire land force. 6 strikers, a full HP ACU, and a Sparky. And now a single mongoose. Keyser, meanwhile, sees no units on the map. He sees a few here, but if you select your area, you can see that you can target them, so you know they're interceptors. Or maybe the odd bomber or scout in there. So these units are all just chilling, doing nothing. Meanwhile, and he sees the T2 max, he sees T2 land. I think this support factory just finished upgrading. There's another support factory on the way. And this is gonna be the NG making factory now. This is he probably should have finished this T1 PD. He's gonna lose that position now. If he had finished that, this would all be safe. But now we see the units come in, but they've really lost a huge window of opportunity, I think. Now there's 4 mongoose out, and there's quite a bit of build power into T2 land. Let's see what this bomber does. What target does he choose? I think he just doesn't know what to do. There he goes, a nice chunk of mass in Keyser's base. Yeah, let's see these mongoose versus Mantis. Not super effective. Oh, this Sparky was trying to get a T1 PD up. But this should be easily pushed back, I think. He has quite a few mongoose and a Sparky and his ACU. Now here's the problem with range bots. You see, you know, if you kite, and it's not that hard to kite with them because they are so fast. Oh, unless they get caught on your structures. I mean, you can kite and move back and eventually kill all these T1 units, but while you're kiting, you're giving up all this area, and you see he loses this mechs. If he had to keep retreating, well, he would quickly run out of space. He would lose his hydro, he would have to shoot around these pillars and stuff, so it's kind of difficult to use these range bots on smaller maps, and really on any map in terms of attention, but on smaller maps and kind of hilly maps, because can't always use your range. Like, you can see the range there. They can't actually shoot anything here thanks to this mountain. And Keyser seems to have stopped all of his land. He's making gun. That's definitely a great option. You need that range so you can actually get in there and hit those mongoose and they don't just get out of the way. So it would also be great to see stealth as well. That would help him a lot to get in close to those mongoose. And there's T2 land started. Now the gun is finished. He has the resources to do it. Probably needs more assist on it though. Now trying to get into range. Oh, they're just getting shredded though. And this pathfinding really helped the mongoose a lot, actually. Helped them escape. Because the mantis all got caught on the bottom of the hill. A lot of mongoose. Now, let's see how many. Got 18. You can see when you have these 10 guys shooting at one thing, they do a lot of damage. Kill stuff in single volleys. And a huge amount of power for his low as well. He's finishing off a T2 PD. It was probably started by his Sparky, wherever that Sparky is. Oh, here he is. Here comes the Guncom. Shows himself in middle. And oh, only one with that overcharge, but the other mongoose goes down. Walks into an army. No stealth on this Guncom though, which I think is I don't know, I would definitely go for stealth. It's quite cheap. 350 mass. It's what, 7 T1 tanks. Very useful. And now he's got slow in range of him, but his T2BD is finished and Keyser is not gonna attempt to go past that. There's really no chance for him to push here then. So, excellent placement of this T2PD. So much coverage here, and allows the mongoose to just fall back into this area where really Keyser is not going to be able to go. Oh, I guess he doesn't need stealth if Slow doesn't have radar coverage. There goes the Sparky. Poor guy. And Keyser's T2 land is done. What's he going for? Wagner's. They're definitely going to have the speed to get into range of these mongoose. If they don't die in those massive volleys of chain gun bullets. And Keyser trying to take back some map control. I think he can raid here. SPD never got built, or it just got. Looks like it got killed by something. Slow is stepping out a bit far here. Keyser unfortunately lets him get just out of range. Could have done quite a bit of damage to Slow there with that 200 DPS if he kept him in range. Still mongoose coming out. No switch up. I think with this switch powers, Low can easily afford to throw in some shields. That would be a good choice. I think he should also throw in some. Well, I guess he doesn't need to throw in flak when he has 20 interceptors. I doubt Keyser has so many. No, in fact, they both have exactly 19. I'm completely wrong. I don't think either of them is making any offensive T1 air units. But air is certainly, I think it could be a good option for Keyser here. Because, you know, 650 HP on these mongies, he can do... Oh, he's walking into range of a T2PD here. And he takes it down. And actually, he can take down a lot more units here as well. He's sending in his Wagners. Oh, there goes one. These monkeys are running for their lives. The Wagners need to keep chasing. They don't know where to go. They're doing quite a lot of damage. The Wagners, while catching up, are still... He's lost quite a few along the way. Maybe he can even survive versus them. Oh. I think just a slight lack of attention from Keyser is allowing those monkeys to do a lot of damage. And now Keyser has lost air control completely. Oh, there they go. Finally, all the Wagners get into range and the mongoose dies, but the last one, there he goes, finally. More T2 mexes from Zlo. He's got 2 now. Keyser has got just the 1. Now getting some flak because he's lost air control. So we got 13 Wagners. That's a significant T2 force. Meanwhile, 25 monkeys for Zlo, and we have got a couple of shields out, which is nice. Still plenty of power in the bank, and he has the gun as well. So Zlo looking in a good position right now. T2 gun commander, a lot of monkeys, some shields, T2PD set up to defend. What does Keyser do now? He needs in just 1 or 2 Vipers. If he wants to ever push, he's gonna have to mix in. I mean, if he has 1 Viper, he can kill a PD pretty fast. But right now it seems like he just wants to kind of chill, eco a little bit, use his mantis that are still around to do some raiding, but this mongoose is acting like a mobile PD, just defending versus them. Keys are taking some damage from the monkeys. Bit of a stalemate here. Both players just making T2 land. He's over the big stall though, and actually he's quite... Yeah, he doesn't have the map control, and he's gonna pay for... Oh, Zlo! Zlo, I think Zlo just... Did he just suicide? Oh, the shields are coming in. Oh my god. Everything packed into one spot. The OCs. Keyser, don't let him get out of range. Oh. Oh. What the fuck just happened? I agree, Zlo. What the fuck? What the fuck? So that was a pretty fucking cool game, but just took a step across the water and the Wagners pounced, and the Guncom pounced, and it was pretty nice that he got her those two shields, but still, he just couldn't survive. Oh, what a throw! I think Slow had a pretty good advantage there. He had the eco advantage, he had map control advantage, he had T2 max advantage, I should say, as well as a map control advantage. And he had a nice number of units, and he had a T2 Guncom, and he just took a step too far. So, GG.